Yo, what up YouTube? CC here today. I'm going to be giving you guys what may be the most helpful tip you can receive all year. And it's how and what to set your coaching adjustments to each and every game. Uh, some of you may already be doing this, which is fine. And if you have been doing it, that's great. That's good for you. But I want to go through it with you here to me. So we have adjustments on offense, we have adjustments on defense, right? And in here, there's so much you can do, right? You can change your auto flip, play ball in the air, quarterback matchups, option defense, pass rush, strip ball, tackling, right? Now, for the most part, a lot of us are playing MUT modes, whether it's draft champions, whether it's MUT, weekend league, salary cap, and from here, these are what we want to do. Now, I want you to keep in mind, MUT squads plays differently with coaching adjustments than the other modes, so please keep that in mind. So let's sort of go over these, right? Ball and air defense is set to balanced, right? What I like to do is I just leave it on balanced. Personally, I like to help dictate the outcome, whether I go for the SWAT, which would be like the X button on Xbox, or the catch button, which would be the Y button on Xbox, right? So I don't change that. Quarterback matchups, as we get deeper into the year, this may matter. But for a MUT part, essentially, you're always setting your lineup correctly anyway. You're getting fast players out there, so I just leave it unbalanced, right? Same thing with option defense. Not a lot of people really run the option right now, and you additionally do have like an option. It's not overpowering at this point. So I would leave it at balanced, so you don't get gashed by anything with it. But pass rush in MUT, salary cap, draft champions, always set your pass rush to aggressive, always, because it doesn't matter. You're not going to get called off sides very often. It's the risk is worth it. In MUT squads, however, if you set it too aggressive, you're going to get drawn off sides a lot. With the way that tackles are in this game right now as well, I like to set strip ball to aggressive as well. People are breaking tackles when you're unbalanced anyway, right? Or conservative. So I'm just going to set it to aggressive because I need to give myself the biggest chance of getting that one turnaround turnover. Same thing with tackling. I'm setting it to aggressive as well. What this really does is it says, hey, your computer players who have the big hit trait are going to try to lay the boom on them. So I like setting it to aggressive well simply because your computer is breaking tackles regardless. Players are breaking tackle regardless. If you're playing the game and you just somehow feel that someone is completely overpowered with breaking tackles, come in here and set your strip ball and your tackling to conservative, and you'll notice a little bit of a difference, right? Like if you're so far out one way and you do this way, it's definitely going to help, right? It's definitely going to help. But for me, for the way I like to play my games, I like to set everything on aggressive. Why not, right? So we're going to do this, and I want the ball in offense. I'm going to let the computer score here. So these adjustments on defense, they're not going to simply win you a game because, oh, now I've got these set. But this is the best way to play right now with the way that coaching adjustments are. It needs to happen. And okay, so you see there, coaching adjustments impact pass rush aggressive. Anytime you see that, that means that your adjustment worked for your aggressive pass rush. So essentially means that anytime you actually get that triggered, you're probably getting a sack or you're getting extreme pressure on the quarterback. So you need to have it on because I promise you, your opponents probably have it on. But defensively, I don't think that these are crazy things to do that maybe you didn't know or costing you games if you didn't have your pass rush on aggressive. But you should have it. You should have it 100% of the time. There's no reason not to at all. Like I said, in these modes, the online modes, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You're not going to get called off sides very often, if ever. If ever. All right, so let's get the ball. Then we're going to go over offense. And on offense, this is where you are going to change the way you can play the game based on these offensive adjustments. 100%. They have changed the game for me. They will make the game more enjoyable for you. It's it's kind of perfect. It's kind of perfect, right? So let's get into our coaching adjustments here. On offense, we have less. The most important thing you can do is set your ball carrier to conservative every game. The first thing you do, set ball carrier to conservative. Please, 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 you will stop fumbling constantly. Secondly, in MUT squads, you want to leave your blocking unbalanced. Otherwise, what you want to do is you want to set it to aggressive in MUT. Draft champion, salary cap, weekend league, right? Deep pass catching. Just leave it unbalanced. Just leave it unbalanced. Trust your instincts to catch the ball, right? Same thing with intermediate catch. Um, if you are good at passing the ball, you're good at clicking on and getting the rack, the possession, the aggressive catch animations. Don't let the computer force that because they're going to do it poorly. You're going to have a wide open rack catch, which could go, and the computer may possession catch it and fall to the ground. That's not worth it. Just learn how to do it yourself. But please, if you take anything away from this video, please set your ball carrier to conservative every time. Please. It's going to help you. It's going to help you more than you ever, ever, ever will know. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. If you guys enjoyed this type of content, I know I haven't really done tips. I do tips for a place called Madden Turf, where we do a lot of paid content. So I'm not really putting out tips on my channel personally, but some stuff like this, I would love to throw up for you guys and help out, right? I'm always willing to try and help out as best as I can within reason, and this is one of those things. So hope you guys enjoyed this, and ball carrier on conservative. I'm out. Peace.